So this is all, oh gosh, this is sanded and ready to be painted. Yes, and we're just using 100 grit sandpaper I literally bought from Home Depot. Yeah, so, and the sandpaper just blew away. Hold on. The sandpaper almost blew away. Some of the corners are a little funky on this because I was gessoing quickly because I needed to come inside because it was gonna thunderstorm. So I don't know if I'll do another coat of gesso and then sand it again or just paint on it. Who knows at this point? Yes, I was sanding with no mask. It's so smooth. It was even smooth before I sanded it. Now it's really nice. I might make some sketch. I might start this today or tomorrow. Who knows? I'm tired. I did a lot of other things today, like bake and eat half a cake, and don't ask. And some laundry and some dishes. So I'm pooped. Did I eat a real meal? Did I cook a real meal? No, I baked a cake. Did I eat most of the cake because I was hungry? Yeah, I did. So just I don't know what to tell you. That's all I did today. Okay, bye. Okay, so today we are finishing up the Judith sweater pattern and getting that all set up and ready for Friday. Also am working on looking at the Pinterests for inspo for the panel that we have. So that's what we're doing today. Also had some lunch, just rice and cheese. Sounds gross, but that's what you do when you don't have a lot of groceries. And LaCroix in a mug. Okay, bye. Hello. So I have been doing a lot of things today that I think we should chat about. So I added a 4th layer of gesso to the board that I had because the edges were kind of not doing it for me. So I added another layer of gesso and then I sanded that and it's all smooth. Now we're really ready to get started on that. I finished, for the most part, all of the written stuff for the pattern, for the Judith, and I took some final object photos of that. So that will be out on Friday, which when this video goes up, it'll already be out and you can go and buy it on Ravelry. Link in the description. I think that's everything. I'm eating dinner, or going to eat dinner. I wanted to, yeah. I didn't knit on this at all yesterday, but on Monday I decided to try this on and then was like, oh, I should show the people. Sorry. I know. I don't use this cable except for trying stuff on. Let's see. Yep. This is what we have so far. It's like super cropped, but we should be able to finish. We should be able to make it quite long. The plan is to make it as long as possible because we only have like this much of the green yarn, but we have a lot of the purple color left. Why I decided to make the green the main color when the blue has more yarn, I don't know, but that's what we have for this. If you want a close-up. Yes, so that is what's been happening today. Been working on finishing the Judith and grounding our board, and yeah, I was working on something else that I haven't shown yet because it's just a, you know, project I take out of the house. Ooh, almost thought we lost some stitches there. So this is what we have. It is a square bandana thing knit on the bias. So I started here, increased, and now we're decreasing. So we're building the last two sides of it. It's just been something that I've been working on when I've been going outside and need something to work on in the car. Love how the stripes look here, if you want to see it up close. Look at it. Big stripes, little stripes. This will probably be done really quickly. This is also a lot of work, so sometimes you just need a break. I would tell you right now that that little tiny sketch took me like 5-10 minutes. I've been avoiding doing that for a week. No. Since Sunday. Don't come for me. You could come a little bit, but it's whatever. So this is the Sacred Heart. And that is replacing the hands painting that failed as a gift for someone. Yeah. So all that's happening right now, and yeah, this week has been surprisingly productive. And that is very atypical, I think, of me, that this week has been as productive as it has been. So yeah. Okay, bye. So, this week has been incredibly productive in ways that I wasn't expecting, but also in good ways. So, now we're going to read a little bit more about Pope Francis and knit a little. Woo! Today. So I thought I'd update on what has been going on. This camera angle is really weird, but only because you're propped up on some sweaters. So this is what you get today, okay? This is done, the sketch is in. This is not the final version. We have to paint this now, and it just, you can't see anything. It just blows out in the sun. I don't have as much time to work on this as I would like. But last week I did all the things on my to-do list, and I was like, yay. And now this week I'm like, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Not tired in like I did too many things last week, like I was running and zipping through the streets, but more so it was like mentally exhausting in terms of like all the things that are running through my brain at the moment. And so then doing a lot of things didn't help that. So we need to paint this, and I don't know if that's gonna happen today. It should happen today. It won't though. Perfect. Also, we finished our book about Pope Francis. I'm obsessed with Pope Francis, and this book did not help that at all. I loved reading about historical events through the life of someone who lived through them, and it's just really interesting to see like how those different events affected, you know, his life. Yeah, I loved it. I just really liked at the end, like I think it's not the last, is it the last? No, it is the third. It's not the last chapter. It's not the second to last chapter. It's the third to last chapter about the resignation of Pope Benedict, and he had to go to Rome to, you know, there's gonna be a new pope. And he had like no idea that it was gonna be him, and he was, you know, he just wanted to get back to Argentina for Holy Week, and, you know, he's like, I'll be back and it'll be fine, and no idea that he would be the next pope. Like, his thought process was like, he was just he was gonna go and they were gonna do this and it was gonna be great, and then he'd come home. No, he is the next pope, and he picked Saint Francis of Assisi as his pope name. I think that's what you say, I don't know. But I think I love Saint Francis of Assisi, so obviously I love Pope Francis. I love how he's just like, you know, here's the papal red shoes, and he's like, no, I want my other shoes because they're orthopedic. And I'm like, I love that. And like, in his time as Pope, he doesn't live in like the grand apartment. He lives humbly, just as he did when he was a cardinal and a bishop. And I find that just, he's just the Pope of the time. He's just the Pope we need. You know, I hope our next Pope is also from Latin America, because Latin American spirituality is so inspiring, and you just need another one. We didn't get enough from Pope Francis. He still has several years to be Pope. He, in this book, very clearly expresses that he will not be resigning, even though he's had some health issues. That was a lot of things that didn't need to be said, but yes. So we have things to do this week, but it is Tuesday and I haven't done any of them. But I'm trying to, hold on, we got all the things. I'm also trying to finish this. Wow, it always just looks so cool on camera. We're very close. I don't want this to be like a full length thing. This is the back. Doesn't matter. Oh goodness. I kind of still want it to be a little cropped, but it'll be longer than I was anticipating. So that's nice. So I'm trying to like finish the repeat for this today, because that's very low stakes and low brain power. Hold on, I'm losing a stitch. Lost a stitch marker. Got my stitch back. Something that I've been really into, or I started watching, that I don't know. I started watching an Italian crime drama. I watched the first episode, which was like an hour and 45 minutes. I'm like, why is this so long? I watched the first episode on Canopy, and now I can't stop thinking about it, and I want to watch it. But I also want to knit while watching it, but I have to read subtitles, and I'm like, I can't knit color work and read subtitles at the same time. Why? Why am I not just fluent in Italian and just know Italian. That's my own fault. I should have took Italian. Anyway, I have been I enjoyed the first episode, and I kind of want to watch the second one, but I wonder if it's going to be as good as the first one. I don't know. Also, am still making my way through the West Wing. I am so close to finishing. I'm on episode 18 of season 7. I'm done, basically. You know, being in an election cycle and then watching the election cycle in the West Wing was eerie, because they're talking about issues that we are currently dealing with, like climate change and wind and solar and nuclear power, and like how wind and solar are better forms of energy than nuclear power. Yes, I have been enjoying the West Wing. I haven't decided if I've actually liked season 7 yet. I haven't finished the season, but like it just feels like there's a lot happening on top of it being a campaign season. So last few episodes, hopefully we won't have any more campaigning, so maybe it'll calm down. We could take a breath. Also very angry at everybody on election day who didn't go to sleep. Like, go to bed. You all have been pulling 20-hour days. Go to sleep. Anyway, so my family had to deal with me yelling about the West Wing at 1 o'clock in the morning because I refused to go to bed without knowing who won the election. I mean, obviously the show was priming Santos to win the election, so obviously I knew he was going to win, but a lot of twists and turns happened at the end there, so we had to figure that out. Okay, that was a lot. I don't know. I just haven't updated you all that I'm still watching the West Wing. It's a beautiful day. And I just want to knit my tank top, I guess, vest, and drink yogurt. I didn't tell you what I was sipping on. I like to drink, they have like drinkable yogurts, and I mix them with sparkling water, and it's delicious. Flavored sparkling water. So then you have like flavored yogurt. It's delicious. I am a yogurt person. I've always been a yogurt person, and it is like one of my favorite safe foods ever. So if you're like, why would you ever put yogurt and sparkling water together? It's because I am the person who ate, you know, Go-Gurts for breakfast for several years, and ate the little Trix yogurt, and then moved to Yoplait as a teen because that's what my mom bought, and Activia. But now I am in charge of my own buying habits, and I can buy whatever yogurt I want. So I like Siggy's Icelandic Skyr. It is so good. And I like it a little bit more than Greek yogurt. So as you can see, I like the drinkable yogurt. There's some in the background. Yes. That's all I have for today. Enjoy your day. This is a mug I bought at Target. Cheers to the day. Hello. So today has been a very slow day. I finished the button band, the hem on our tank top. It looks great. And I just made myself some dinner, made Alfredo, but I made too much sauce for the amount of pasta I have. So it just looks like I'm eating chowder. Not that I've ever eaten chowder. Anyway, that's all I have for today. That's my update. Today we're gonna work on this. It's gonna happen. Also have my books. Book and knitting. This is going super slow. We've got LaCroix and we've got water. So we're gonna work on this, I guess, hopefully. Okay, bye. I guess since we're here, the sun is really out today and it's actually kind of chilly, hence the sweater. I probably won't have on the sweater for much longer, but here we are. I keep carrying around notes from the underground like I'm reading it. I haven't started it yet, so I'm tempted to just go back to the library and get more books about Pope Francis. Also very disappointed in Pope Francis this week, so that's a whole other thing. Goodbye. Hey everybody, so today we're gonna try to fix this with gesso. I just accidentally touched the painting because I thought it might be dry, and look, can you see it? It's just my thumbprint. Thankfully it's the first layer and I can fix it, but that was really tragic for me. Okay, we're gonna fix this, hopefully. Hopefully none of the red will come up with the gesso. I hope not. Okay, bye. We added the background so that I could see the colors I had better. It looks great.